Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden 2. This is going to be a bonus episode of sorts, where I show you the castle at level 1. So let's go ahead and go around and talk to everyone that we can find in our current castle layout. Oh, Lord Rio, don't worry, I won't let any suspicious characters pass. Sure you won't. Just wandering around aimlessly and shit. We also have a kitty. Ho-hum. There's this guy walking around in his robe kimono. What's up, dog? I escaped here to hear from Muse. Please leave it here. Wait, what? Please leave it here? What's it? No idea. Okay, so also wandering around out here, we got Ricky Maru. Hey, Ryu, I really love this place. I can eat as much as I want for free. It's like heaven. We also have Hannah wandering around out here. My sword arm is starting to get a little rusty. Yeah, it's probably because I haven't used you in a while. Another kitty. Apparently we got stray cats everywhere. We got Captain Jen Jen out here. Hey, Ryu! Very nice outside. Jen Jen love outside. It feels good on fur. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We also got little kids with yarmulkes wandering around. I came up here with my father, but he's so lonely without my mom. Anyway, do we got anybody else wandering around out here? No, doesn't look like it. Also, oh, Clive hangs out here. I kind of forgot that he did. What's up, Clive? How you doing? Anyway, we got the circus trio hanging out. Hey, Ryu, you were just discussing what kind of attraction to open. Hee hee, you should look in on my sister once in a while. I think she misses you. You want me to stare at her ass? Okay, hold on. Oh, it's not gay when it's in a three-way. When there's a Ryu in the middle, there's some leeway. No? Okay. And then there's Hodor over here. What's up, Hodor? How's it going? We also got Kenny-san and Shiro hanging out. Oh, hello, Ryu. We've lived in the forest this whole time, so it's hard to get used to this many people. I concur. Auga! So anyways, a lot of these people who are wandering around outside up front here will actually be here for most of the time that you have the castle. They will not switch places that they hang out for the most part. A couple of them will hang out in a couple different places. But anyways, over here we got pretty much our little town area that's empty right now, other than there's two buildings up here that I'm not even sure have anybody in them. Let's find out. I've never actually, oh, okay, this is where Templeton hangs out? Huh? You want to see by the map? Oh well, I guess I'll have to spread it out for you. Oh, that's right, you can look at the real map. Oh, shit, I forgot you could do this. This is cool. Yeah, you can actually look at places you haven't been yet. In fact, you can look at the whole map, can't you? Oh my god, you can. Wow, that's crazy. I honestly didn't remember that you could do this. Oh, wow, and it even says what shops are in which towns? Wow, I don't even remember that either. Yeah, and you can even click. There's a ship that goes from there to Lake Toran. Oh, wow, you can... Oh, wow, you get info. Wow, wow, okay, well, this is cool. I'm not going to read all these, but it's cool to know that this is even here. So yeah, you can see how far places like Tinto City is way over here. You got Kobold Village, where this is Two River, which we're about to go to next episode. We got Green Hill and Forest Village, where we got to go find Elsa. Yeah. Let's see what else we got around here. We got Highway Village, Rakute Mountain, Matilda. Okay, so this is where Matilda is. Rockaxe is actually the Matilda capital. What else we got? We got Renewalville, which is actually Highland's capital. This area up there is Highland. There's where Muse is, if you couldn't remember where we are, and this is how far Kiaro is, all the way over by itself. Yeah, okay. I honestly didn't remember the map being that detailed. I remember there being a map, but not that detailed. I know Templeton has a little bit better of a setup later. I honestly have not explored the castle too thoroughly when it's at its lowest level, and I have all these characters recruited. So don't be surprised if I'm surprised by some of the stuff that we find. Yes, Lord Rio? Nah, not a whole lot. Now, I could go in that doorway, but I think I'm going to go in the front doorway instead. In fact, I'm going to go in through this way first, through the item shop and the pub. You see the inn and the item shop are this way. This is what Hilda and Alex do. Hilda runs the inn. Big surprise, because she used to run an inn. You can save and stay there for free if you ever want to. Well, I'm done preparing the beds, and this must be Hilda's bitch. She's probably Hilda's maid, I guess. Then Ryu, Alex is over here. He's the item shop, so he will carry any items that you've seen in any item shops along the way. Identical to Suikoden 1. And I think if you buy items, you can actually give them to any character in the entire army. See this? You can scroll over and give it to any characters that need items. So that's one awesome new thing about this Suikoden game over Suikoden 1. If there's anything that you want to buy for people that aren't in your party right now, you can do it at your item shop. Okay, so hanging out here in the bar, we got Victor. Hey, what you doing here? So want to try to drink something stronger than lemonade? Nah, I'm good. Gotta keep my senses. Got Amada hanging out here getting drunk. Hey man, I thought I'd knock back a few. Aren't you supposed to be on my boat? I thought you were supposed to watch the boat, Amana. Got Anita hanging out over here, always getting drunk. Hey, at least she's not here. Who's she? We'll find out who she is later. Leona runs the tavern, big surprise. We've already talked to her. She lets you change your party members. We already know what Leona does. Oh yeah, and anytime you talk to her, that happens. We got this chick who's pretty much the waitress. Well, how about some juice? Can I have a little bit something a little stronger than juice? Guess not. Alright, so in the main entrance, which is right here, we got Tuda and Juan just hanging out over here on the side. Oh, Mr. Ryu, how are you? Hello there, young Ryu. How about you eating? Are you eating well? How about your bowels? How about my bowels? How about you don't worry about my bowels, old man? I know you're a doctor, but come on, man. It's sensitive information. So anyways, it's weird that the doctor would be standing here in the middle of nowhere, but eventually when this place expands, he'll have his own little office. Here's Richmond, our super sleuth. Hey, what's up? Got a job for me? So now we're going to get to check out one of the interesting things about Suikoden 2. You can actually utilize Richmond to look up companion secrets and to look up how to gain random companions. So you can actually click on this and you'll see that you can look up secret number 1 for 100 potch on anybody that you've recruited so far. Literally, he will have a secret, or I guess just information, about every single character you can recruit in the game. This is an awesome feature in the game if you don't have a guide or anything. So like back when I first played this game, this was freaking amazing to just hear background information on every character. Nowadays you can just go wiki this shit and you read all these without having to spend the money and the time waiting for him to do the research. But if you literally pick one of these, he'll go off and do the research, and if you come back later, Richmond will be back. You can talk to him and learn the secrets. I'm probably not going to do any of those on the LP, but just know that you can. The other thing you can do is learn how to gain some companions. Now mostly he'll just show ones you've talked to before, like Stallion, and he'll look it up. He'll go look and see how to recruit them for you. But I know how to recruit everyone already, so I'm probably not going to utilize this either. This is just a random person I haven't met yet, or I just didn't talk to them probably. Either way, that's just a cool little side thing you can do if you're stumped or just want to know more backstory on characters. It's actually a really cool feature. I really like it. Probably not going to utilize it on this LP like I said, but it's there. Alright, so the other thing we got is this dude chilling in the vault. He ain't got too much brains, and I always been stronger than piss. I load and unload freight here. Yeah, no wonder you work for Barbara. And that's where Barbara hangs out for the rest of the game. This area in this room will not change. Barbara will be there forever. Well, here we got Gilbert. The only thing he's good for is major army battles. He's not a fighter in terms of regular battles. Over here we got Sai walking around the main hall. I thought maybe I'd go out and take a walk. Sir, yes, sir. We got Freed over here. Oh, Lord Rio, you're on an inspection. An excellent idea, sir. Shut up, you ass kisser. Got more soldiers walking around. I'll fight with all my heart. And here we will also find the stone tablet, and Luke is hanging out in front of the stone tablet, just like in Suikoden 1. The stone tablet has all the stars, just like in Suikoden 1. Right now, it has all the ones we have and all the ones we don't have. Always refer to this if you think somebody has died in a major battle. If their name is grayed out, they are officially dead. I just wanted to scroll through that once just to kind of show you who we have so far, but I think the counter will give you a good idea of how many we have at whatever time. You already saw that Adlai chills right here next to the elevator. We got him last episode. Right here we got a or what looks like it used to be a statue mount. Maybe one day we can put a statue there? Hint, hint. What's up, dog? My lord, everyone's room, the Great Hall. I will protect them, I swear it. Sure you will. Alright, we got another maid. I'll tell you something. This area gets dirty real easily. What, with all the people passing by to get to all the shops and all? Indeed. Alright, so let's go this way first. I was going to head down... you know what? I will head downstairs first. Downstairs has got a few things. This actually looks like Clive. Every time I play this game, I think this is Clive. Beyond here, you'll find a port, a dungeon, and also a graveyard. Cool, so let's check out the dungeon, port, and graveyard, shall we? Start with the dungeon. There shouldn't be anybody hanging out down here right now. The hell? Soldiers are supposed to protect, do something like that. What can you do? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, we do got somebody in here. What the hell did you do? Why are you in jail? What? All I did was run away a little bit. A little bit? What does that mean? Weird. The dungeon really doesn't serve much purpose. In Suikoden 1, it barely served any purpose to have a dungeon. It did have one purpose later in the game, but, I mean, it's there. Every castle needs a dungeon, whether you use it or not. Ryu, these sailors can be pretty rough, so be careful. They don't mean no harm, though. Sir, yes, sir. I say sir, yes, sir a lot, don't I? Yeah, I do. Guess we got that guy just chilling by a table by himself. He'll sit there by himself for a long time. Out here we got our dock. I already showed this place off, but I didn't show off this. Yamku's over here. I told you he had a mini game in this game, unlike the first game where he was actually a fighter. Now you can actually have a fishing mini game. God, like there wasn't enough fishing mini games in RPGs in the 90s already. So let's go ahead and play one round. I honestly don't even know if I remember how to play this. I'm just going to play it once and see what happens. And if I lose, I lose. Hope you catch something big. So anyways, you cast, you wait, and I think if something will happen and it'll make me press a button. I'm not... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I fucked up. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I fucked up. I don't want to try again right now. I'm good. I'll play the game later, maybe. It really doesn't serve any purpose that I know of other than just being a fun minigame. If there's anything special about it that I don't remember, you can go ahead and chime in on the comments. But I just remember it being pretty pointless other than being fun. It's not as fun as other fishing minigames like Breath of Fire or something like that. Breath of Fire 3. But yeah, you get the point. I don't think there's anybody else hanging out here right now, but there will be more of our characters will be out here later. The cool part about this this Suikoden over the first one is there's a lot of like all these random people who aren't army main character, like there aren't Stars of Destiny that wandering around your castle. It makes for a more realistic tone. You feel like it's really a castle, a bustling place, you know? Whoa, that dude didn't say anything, did he? He must be like the gravekeeper or something. I don't think anybody hangs out down here right now. Just a graveyard. You know we're gonna get characters that like hanging out in the graveyard. For all I know, I'm kind of surprised Clive isn't down there. He's a pretty desolate guy. And he barely said to me. But I guess hanging out in the corner outside is about as good as you're gonna get. So anyway, let's go this way now. See what's over here on the side of our castle. Oh my lord, where are you headed? The square was quite... yeah, that's nice. Alright, so over here we got this BZ. There's a nice open square just past here. Oh, is there? Let's go check it out. Let's check out this open square she's talking about. There's a little kid. Oh, cool. Well, looks like we have a farming area. Oh, like an animal area too. Cool. I thought these areas weren't even built yet. I didn't know they were here in the early parts of the castle. Later there will be characters that hang out there, but for now it's empty, other than a little kid tending the fields with nothing growing. And I think over here... yeah, okay, over here we can actually... this will be something later. I think this is the doorway that goes outside, or it leads to outside. I believe so. Just double check on that. Yep, that leads us back outside. This area will be empty pretty much for the rest of the game. This area will have something, and this will take us back, or take us upstairs, not back. Okay, up here, let's go in this door first and check out what's over here. Oh, wait, can we get... okay, no, we can't. Alright, so out here... oh, this is where Zamza hangs out, that's right. I'm the most important member of the G-Force Army. Why don't I even have a room? Because you're not. Big-headed bastard. Anyway, that's where Zamza hangs out, and he'll hang out in this area later too, but there will be something else here. What the fuck? Flick, what are you doing here? Hey, Ryu, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? I asked you this first, bitch. Anyway, well, that'll be a different thing later. It'll be pretty cool. Out here, oh look, it's Yoshino. She's washing clothes like she said. It's funny, but I love to do laundry. It makes me feel good to make something dirty clean again. That's cool. By the way, Yoshino is a fighter. I don't know if I explained that before. Hey, look! Isn't it beautiful, Bonaparte? Take a good look. You see, Bonaparte? God, it's Millie. Alright, and the other cool thing is this guy right here. You will probably never... I mean, this is a hard minigame to even find unless you know about it. This is another crazy minigame you can play where you actually climb... should I explain this or should I play it later? You can actually get Turtle Plans 4 from this, which is a rare item that you're going to want. Not rare item, but I guess it's rare, but whatever, you get the point. I'm not going to do this right now. I'm really not. I want to. It's a fun game, but I don't want to make this castle tour any longer than I need to be. The good thing about this is the later castle tours, all I got to do is show you the new areas and how areas have changed. I won't have to show you and talk to every single person. Like this room right here is completely just full of nothing. It won't be later, obviously. By the way, remember we're on the second floor now, so we're going to come out right here. And this room is Shu's room, which is right next door to my room. What is it, Lord Ryu? Nothing. And over here we can talk to Nanami, who's not in my party right now. This room is kind of small, but I guess Grandpa Genkaku's house was just big because it was a dojo. Anyway, this is the best room. Oh, don't worry, our room's gonna get much better. Let's see if there's any suggestions. My dream. I want to work hard so I can be a great doctor like Dr. Juan someday. That's not a suggestion. We have not had one suggestion yet. Did you guys notice? I know I did. Anyway, in the war room, when there's nothing main story going on, you'll find Apple by herself, but she actually serves a purpose. Remember the fact that we have a strategy side major battles? Well, now we can actually look at the units that how Apple has the units set up. Our group is Ryu, Shu, and Nanami. That's actually a really good setup. I wouldn't change that if I were you, but you can if you would like to. The other ones that are set up are Victor, Apple, and Freedy Boy, Gilbert, Taiho, Yamku, Flick, Sai-Huan, and Luke, Tuda, Templeton. Now, I think if you look, there are some different characters that you can put on there, right? Am I mistaken on that? I'm trying to remember if I can, like, legitimately change. Can I change people, or is it, like, literally set up to the point... Oh, that's right. If you go to the reserve down here, okay. So we have Olan, Adlai, and Hannah not being used. Actually, Hannah adds +2 attack. Let's take somebody off who doesn't add attack to anything then. Shortcut? Okay, I think Shortcut lets you move faster on the map or something. Repair Self, that's a good one to have on Luke. Let's see here. Taiho and Yamku, what do you do? Oh, if you look up next to Apple's face, you can see what the people contribute to the attack and defense. +2 attack. Juan gives you heal. Sai gives you fire spears. 1 defense from Freed. Freed is pretty weak. Who's that for? Victor? You know what? Let's take Freed off of Victor and give him Hannah. Hannah will give him more attack. Anybody else do nothing? Olan doesn't do anything other than bodyguard? Yeah, Olan and Adlai I probably won't put on anyone until they have more units. Tuda only does repair self, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's good. I'll probably rearrange my units a little bit more later when I have more of them and more people to arrange around. But for now, I'm going to leave it as is. Just know that that's an option, because the first few times I played this game, I didn't even know that was an option. To be able to change your units before you fight major battles. I honestly didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, so this is the last floor we can get up to, and there's nothing going on up here other than construction. Up here, obviously, there's going to be more rooms and more areas. This castle is going to be pretty badass when it's all done. But I think that's going to conclude this tour of my level 1 castle. I'll just take the staircase back down. Pretty sure I showed off everything. But you'll notice we can only go to the right. Left is pretty much empty. That will not always be the case. But I don't want to spoil too much of how it's going to be set up for people who don't want to be spoiled. Which probably like no one, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, like I said, that's going to conclude this episode of Let's Play Suikoden 2, where we castle toured it up. And next time will be your regularly scheduled episode of Suikoden 2, where we continue on with the story. So, see you guys then. Peace!